What are the main sexual issues in midlife? Well, for women, it is not feeling like it, loss of desire, loss of libido. She can feel pain because of the thinning of the vagina, because of the lack of estrogen or the reduction in estrogen. She can have issues that, like gynecological issues, that can sometimes prevent her from really having a really fulfilling sex life. But one of the main things too is that she has had often decades of making love and compromising, where sex has just been a lot of effort for not a lot of return, or for too little return, where sex is over too quickly. It's very fast and friction-based and goal-oriented, and it is not enough time for a woman's body generally to open up. So as women start to move into midlife more, she starts to need a little more time. So this is very good and interesting for women to understand, but also for men to understand, because this is where it provides a little gateway, a doorway into a much more sensitive way of making love, where we stop going for the goal, we stop going for something that is outside of us, we start to come in. There's a lot that I can share with you about that, but generally I'm just speaking about the main problems in midlife. So for men, the sexual problems for men generally are that he struggles to get an erection. Once he gets an erection, he finds it hard sometimes to sustain an erection, or he peaks and discharges too quickly, so he comes too quickly. Now, of course, all of these problems can happen at any stage also of a man's life, same for women really. But as men start to move into their mid-years, these problems can start to arise. Now, all these problems for women and for men need not to be a problem, but they're an invitation to change how we make love. So I have seen men who've struggled to get an erection be able to make love in the way that I approach it, that I teach, and that is the Diana Richardson making love approach, and be able to have beautiful lovemaking, where one man said that it's 100 times better than the old way. Also, they learn to not heat up too quickly, to cool things down just enough so that orgasm ejaculation doesn't happen straight away. So this means that making love can last longer, and it can be more luscious and more alive and more beautiful. And women love that. They love it. And also for men, sometimes what can happen is there's been so many years of rejection. There's a feeling of, oh my God, I don't want to be rejected anymore, so I'm not going to try. So this, speaking about sex, becomes an elephant in the room. We start to not speak about it. It starts to be something that becomes this niggling thing. And it can be, there can be discussions or arguments about something totally different, but actually underneath it's this sexual tension that is there between a couple. So I want to help you take out that sexual tension, to come onto my website, have a read, and join my mailing list so that you can start to be educated in how to change how you make love and to move forward so that you can create loving relationships that are sustainable, and a beautiful sexual, intimate relationship that has not only just the sexual connection, but has an emotional connection.